Hello English 9, Mr. Macy here. Hope you guys are doing well. Coming in with the video that replaces the live session for October 10th, 2012. Thank you for dialing in on this, taking some notes, getting a preview of what's to come. You're more than welcome to shoot me a message and or an email with any questions that you have about this stuff. Let's hop into action. So log into Schoology. You'll land on the updates page when you find our class. Please make sure that you read updates on this page. It's very important to your success. From here, hit materials. Please make sure that you access the content by pushing the materials button instead of skipping right to assignments from the calendar links on the side. If all you do is go to an assignment from these links, you're going to find yourself very confused. So hit materials, then we go to English 9, and we're looking here at Unit 3. So this week, October 10th through the 16th, Unit 3, Session 2. Believe it or not here, folks, we are halfway through October. That means we're over halfway done with the semester here. Time is flying. You know, keep in mind, if you're doing well, if your grade is where you want it to be, if you feel like you're in the groove and getting stuff done well and done on time, keep doing it, okay? You'll have winter break before you know it. If, on the other hand, you are behind, your grade is not where you need it to be, you're confused about how to do things, you're not finding time to do the work, whatever the case is, it's time to make a change, okay? It's not too late to turn things around and find success, but in order to do that, you need to do it as soon as possible, okay? Reach out to me. Get in touch. Let's make a plan of how you can change things around. Guys, I can tell you, I expect each and every one of you to work hard, to do well, and to succeed. And there are some folks who need a turnaround very soon in order to make that happen. If you're in that category, you know who you are, and you need to reach out to me very soon to make that work, okay? So here we are within Unit 3. We already did Session 1. We looked at media bias and how things can be represented. Sessions 2 and 3, in other words, the next 2.5 weeks, involve researching and submitting a paper on argument. Here's the cool thing, guys. Who doesn't like to argue? You know, I think back to when I was in 9th grade, and boy, having a good argument, whether it's with your friends, parents, whoever, you know, who doesn't like doing that? Okay, that's what our goal is here: is making and arguing a point about a topic of choice. This is going to be, like I said, a 2.5-week process. Starting on October 10th, hopefully you're watching this video on the 10th, and going through October 26th. You'll notice that October 26th date, that's a Friday. So this paper, we're going to give you a few extra days. Instead of finishing that second session on the 23rd, it's going to go to that Friday, the 26th, to give you some extra time to finish and edit this paper. This is a pretty significant paper that we'll be working on, probably the biggest piece of writing up to this point in the year. Actually, it's definitely the biggest piece of writing, okay? Looking at the timeline here for this week, please follow this, okay? Some students are finding themselves getting behind because they're trying to do all the work for the class in one day, or they're saving it till the last day, or whatever. Just like a regular class at school, you need to spread out your work here throughout the week so that you're not trying to do it all at once. So here's my recommendations. Wednesday the 10th, watch this video. Obviously, if you're watching the video, you're already doing it. Hey, good job on that. begin brainstorming a topic for your paper. You'll see some information about that by the next day, Thursday the 11th. So hopefully that's tomorrow for you at this point. You need to finalize and submit the topic for your paper. Friday the 12th, begin researching the topic. Here's my recommendation. Basically on the Friday, the Monday, the Tuesday, each of those days you need to spend an hour to an hour and a half working on your research and on your works cited. If you spread out the work to, I'd say probably about an hour and a half each day on average, it's going to be bearable. If you try to do all the research and your works cited in one sitting, boy, that's going to be really tough, and you're probably not going to be very happy with what comes out at the results. Overall, you can see in the first week here, so this week, the week of October 10th, your focus is on the research and the documentation that's going to be used in your paper. You'll see if you look ahead, and I'm going to make this session 3, this is going to become available, or well, it already has become available as of the 10th. That week is the writing of the paper itself, okay, and that's spread out over a week and a half. You can see it's broken down into chunks. I don't expect you to sit there and write the entire paper at once. So please don't make yourself sit there and write the entire paper at once. Okay, take it in chunks. Do a little bit at a time. So I'd recommend this week, maybe right after you watch this video, scroll through that session 3 real quick so you know what's coming in the future. All right, real detailed look at this week. You can see there's not many slides, but don't let that fool you. It's definitely a lot of work. Here's the argument. Hey, take a look at this photo. Okay, those guys are having a nice argument. That's what we are getting here, an argumentative essay. Please make sure that you read the information on this page and check out these recommendations of argumentative essays. Okay, choosing a topic. There's some more resources here. We've got a couple of recommendations here, but you can also use something else as well. Once you have your topic decided, you're going to submit it to me on this page. The argumentative essay, you know, in a nutshell, it has to be something that's arguable. Okay, you need to take a side on an issue. Hey, who knows? We got a presidential race going on right now. Do you want to choose something in politics? Do you want to choose one of the candidates? Do you want to choose a hot political issue, or do you want to choose something else in general? It needs to be something that's debatable one way or another so that you can argue it. Here's some information on resources. Again, there are many good links here. Make sure you look at these. Guys, we are beyond just Googling here. You're in high school. Simply doing a quick Google search is not going to get you where you want to be. So please use the resources here. This online resources for students. Okay, in a nutshell, these are a bunch of very good research databases. A research database is basically a conglomeration of sources that you know are very good, legitimate sources. Okay, please make sure that you are using solid research sources. Rolling forward, here's where you submit your works cited. On the previous page, I've given you some works cited examples. Please make sure specifically you go to this Purdue OWL paper. This is an entire paper all in MLA formatting. Go to page 12 of it, and it gives you an example of what a works cited should look like. Please make sure you follow that format. And boom, the end of the session. That's the whole week. So guys, like I said, it doesn't sound like much, but the research itself and the compilation and formatting of your works cited are both going to take a lot of time. Okay, so please make sure you budget your time throughout the week and work hard on those items. Guys, as you know, always be in touch with me. I appreciate your teamwork. Let me know what questions you have. I wish you the best, and over and out.